A friend sent this to me. Andrew in chat, if you're familiar. He's been playing this, and it's gotten him into the top 100 of Mythic. And it's gotta be good if it got him into the top 100 of Mythic. Delver here, in not a tempo deck, but really more of a burn deck. We've got Play with Fire, Pillar of Flame, Static Discharge, Skewer, Wizard's Lightning. We got Flame Chandler here, which I actually think is a pretty reasonable card. You play this card a little bit in Standard and it seemed fine. We've got Expressive Iteration as a really powerful card advantage spell. And then we've got some Spell Piercers for a little bit of disruption / counterplay against the combo and control decks in the format. So let's go ahead and dive on into some games with this and see how it goes. Would the Delver of Secrets be better as Soulscar Mage? That's a question worth asking, probably. Nice, nice. We be delving, fam. Woohoo! Papi! Lucky, lucky. All right, do we just like Static Discharge here? I don't think I want to play the Flame Chandler out into a Clarion, so I'm just going to go ahead and just like upstairs here. Look at that, chat. We can count by threes down to 9. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch. Piss off DC fans by asking why Bruce Wayne didn't just solve wealth inequality. Well, to be fair, as someone who recently purchased HBO Max so I could rewatch some Batman movies, the League of Shadows did ask Bruce to just kill everybody in Gotham, and instead he said he didn't want to do that. So he could have been worse, chat. He could have been Teferi Hero of Dominaria.
Sorry I'm late.
I will say, it's kind of impressive that we've got our opponent to 2 here, basically, and they Lightning Helix twice this game.
We need to move quickly.
Could have been worse, the motto for every billionaire out there. Mood. Well, our opponent's at 5, and we've been Lightning Helix 3 times.
Hold that thought.
It's a hard knock life for us. Do 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 do. My burn deck counted to 20, chat. They're supposed to be dead. Why didn't they die? Oh no. Oh no. Tapped lands, bring me some tilts. You won't activate Den of the Bugbear till next turn. Now, Mr. Tapped Land, deliver the tilts. I'm floating a red mana so the Den of the Bugbear stops giving me priority, chat. This is the big brain. Oh no. Oh no. Not the 4th Lightning Helix, chat.
Hurry.
Yikes. Yikes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Lightning Helix. Oh man. So I have 4 Roiling Vortex here. Is this a Curse of the Shaken Faith matchup? It always pings them when they Mizzix Mastery, and it pings them when they... It pings them when they Mizzix Mastery, and it pings them when they Gear Hulk. Play with Fire is not exceptionally good. I cut those and bring in 3 of these. Queuing up with a burn deck and getting Lightning Helix 6 times in the first game is like pretty peak historic right now. Are you ready to see all 3 of those with Delver? It is an enchantment, isn't it? I will add a link to the new channel from my existing channel tonight. I didn't want to add the link there when I didn't have any actual content up on the new channel yet. Wow, they brought in Mystic Dispute against me, chat. Listen, you countered my draw too. It's only fair that I counter yours. I don't know that this card's playable. I remain unconvinced that Curse of the Shaken Faith is good. Curse of the Shaken Faith is like more of a message to WotC about my feelings on their ability to balance the format. for the 22 months affirmation. Welcome back. It puts the memory lapse on the skin or else it gets the helix again, chat. Buggy bear. Buggy bear, yeah. Den of bug. Buggy bear, yeah. This heat is truly unholy. Yeah, glass half full, it wasn't a lightning helix. Like, we take those. 12 more turns, Roiling Vortex. Ooh. Oh! They can't Gear Hulk me or Mizzix Mastery us, chat. Because this would deal 7 to them. This is really weird. My opponent didn't cast any lightning helixes and the game was much easier. Weird. Strange. Perhaps we shall have to study this more. I'm gonna take the curse. I don't think it's very good. Only the Roiling Vortexes are obviously great though. We're gonna delve around 2 so I can hold up Spell Pierce. Untapped land. Portable hole. Is it Phoenix? Is why the curses are in the sideboard, I'm told. I was given this deck list by a friend. That sound effect, chat, was because this card is farts. Wouldn't have flipped anyways, mood. Portable Hole feels like it was such an incredible upgrade for the opponent's archetype. Like, the last little bit of hope you had of being able to get under Jeskai feels like it was thoroughly snuffed out by Portable Hole. Or just actually impossible to get under now. It's been 34 months, Wolfwood. No wait to Bugbear plus Spell Pierce next turn. So you let the Mastery resolve, and then you pierce the Magma Opus, so you can get Mystical Dispute and fuck off into the sun. But no, it's correct to actually counter this one, because you want the Opus exiled out of the graveyard. So that way, a future Opus or Gearhulk can't do it.
This isn't a fight. You know what? I'm not done. Phase you out of time? We need to move quickly.
So, that's pretty peak historic gameplay right there. Alright, I'm not playing this deck against Jeskai again. If we concede to Jeskai 2 matches in a row, I'm going to go play something else. So hopefully we can find some of the other things going on in the format. This land heavy hand with no threat. This hand is very good. We get to play Delver on one chat, and as Twitch chat knows, Delver is unbeatable. Ooh, my RTX voice seems to clear the, my chewing quite nicely. It doesn't look like it comes through. I said I was gonna concede to Jeskai. Should I also concede... Should I also concede to the different 4X Lightning Helix deck? I guess we'll try. That didn't feel particularly close. feel like we're getting a real-time lesson in why red aggro isn't played in this format. Deal. Gain 1 resolves. Them having Thoughtseize in post-board bodes well for us. Wow, this is actually, like, super unlucky. The odds of us finding a 1-mana red spell here were really high. Because, like, Wizard's Lightning and Skewer were both 1-mana red spells here, too. Feels bad, man. We chill on this for now. I want to get this ticking down, and they theoretically have Helix mana next turn with this white land, so I want to hold Spell Pierce / Roiling Vortex up. Holy crap, chat. Those were some incredibly unlucky iterations. It's fine. We got him, chat. We got him. A little Static Discharge here. The face is the place. Upstairs. Yeah, the fact that there's Thoughtseize in their deck post-board really says to me that, like, their deck's not constructed with our deck in mind, which, like, doesn't surprise me, right? Because, like, burn decks like what we're playing aren't really a part of this format because of how bad the Jeskai matchup is, I would venture to guess. Like, when the best deck in the format is, like, on 4 Lightning Helixes and 5 ways to flash them back, it's kind of a tough call to play what we're playing. But our dojo doesn't contain fear, chat, so we're out here living our best life. Oh no! Untapped land that lets them cast Helix without taking damage. Oh no, chat! I should have played the Shatterskull Smashing on 1 to play around the Thoughtseize. Oh no. Whew! Whew! Alright, they didn't do it. No, don't play another discard spell. Don't do it. Have a heart. So, I think with the third land draw, we're supposed to Static Discharge this turn. Because I don't want to, like, play these out and then get Clarion next turn before they get damage in. So now, next turn I can go this, plus Play with Fire. Oh, I guess I'm putting a thing in my bin. Makes these hit their thing faster, too, which is nice. Alright, opponent's done more damage to themselves than we've done to them. Whoa, chat. Play with Fire helps flip Delver of Secrets. What big brain deck building. Is this cheating? Question mark. We have the technology. Ooh, if we draw a Static Discharge, we can kill this Kavu. This Twitch stream is pre-recorded in front of a live audience. Thanks for dropping in today. It's basically Splinter Twin. Wow, opponent got punished for being greedy there, if they had the Clarion already. I think this is such a hard decision. So do I Spikefield Hazard their Dome, so any of my deal 3s are lethal, or do I play the land so any untapped land attacks with Den of the Bugbear? I think I want to deal 1 to them. We have 2 Static Discharge, 4 Skewer, 4 Wizard's Lightning versus 17 lands, but not all of the lands are untapped. Nailed it. It's really weird, chat. The game's the Lightning Helix deck doesn't cast Lightning Helix. Our burn deck seems much better. Somebody write that down. Write it down so we know for later. Thanks for the follow, 360. Welcome to the channel. Thanks everybody for out today. If there's any other new viewers like 360, thanks for dropping in. Welcome, my name's Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. We do Magic the Gathering 3, 4, 5 hours every day to start the stream. We play all constructed, standard, historic, and some historic Brawl here. I also do some variety games in the afternoon. We've played a ton of Pokemon Unite, the new Pokemon MOBA, so we're going to be wrapping up with that today. Also do some single-player story-driven games. We played Kana Bridge of Spirits recently, the Uncharted series, a whole bunch of fun RPG-type stuff like that. Show me a white land so I can concede. Riverglide Pathway would imply they're not Jeskai? Question mark. Could be Phoenix. Could be Trickery. Could definitely be Trickery. Worlds is limited first, right? Opponent confirmed lover of birds. Danger indeed. I don't know that this is a good plan, but it's the one that we're going with. Your move. It's what we've got, shit. You cast 3 spells. Where are your birds? Asking the real questions. You just play more threats out. Yeah, we're super dead. Definitely want Curse of the Shaken Faith here. It's explicitly the matchup it's there for. What if I want Flame Sweep? It kills Darcy before it has liftoff. It clears their phoenixes out because it only misses my creatures with flying. Okay, I think I want the Flame Sweeps. Can kill Sprite Dragon for a short window. I wonder if Eidolon and the Great Revel would make Burn competitive in this format. What do we think? Do we think Eidolon's good enough? Or would that quite not push us enough? Our Expressive Iteration with this deck have just been absolute shit. We find a land there just in such a good spot. To the 28-month skirt. Welcome back. Land? The 0 top, 0 bottom scry. Yeah. You actually can't make this shit up. Chat. I clicked on this and I assumed it was just gonna open the Magic Twitch channel. This is the page I get. I get a fucking 404 error for the world's Lincoln client. Like, holy shit, chat. Like, does nobody check any of this shit? Like, it's such a god fucking awful joke. Like, it's like when you qualify for the thing at the end of the month and it takes you to a link for something for like 2019. It's like, these are not hard things to do. This is something like an intern should be doing. Just like, make sure the links work before you push your shit live. It's not hard. It's embarrassing. How do you, like, yeah, and I mean, like, okay, maybe you don't catch it before it goes live, but like, when you push it live, you definitely check it, right? I don't even have the words. It's so Watsy. It's so Watsy. Oh, man. I am obligated to laugh because the alternative to laughing is crying. And for people saying this is probably the QA people to blame, listen, chat, you'd have to employ QA people to fire them, okay? You should never blame QA people for stuff like that at a company like Wizards, because the reason why stuff like that happens is almost assuredly because they weren't given proper resources. Yeah, bad QA is very rarely the QA staff's fault. It's almost always a management issue for people that aren't familiar with large software development environments. Very, very rarely is it on any particular individual, so much as it's a failure from the top down to be able to give them resources that they need to do their jobs properly. I was told today, Y-Sticks, that we were supposed to be getting the new sub badges rolled out next Friday. Yeah, also, that's true too. That doesn't even really fall under QA, does it? Like, quality assurance is like actual software, like software features and stuff like that, right? Like making sure a link goes to the right place is like I said, that's like a job for an intern. We're getting a full stream rebrand. We're getting new overlays, new sub badges, new panels under the stream. The whole 9 yards. Work with a group of great folks that do excellent work. I only give out mod swords early for incredibly large donations. Otherwise, you got to do the time. And definitely doubling down on Hoaglandia, Bob. I think it's one of the great unique things about our channel. How large? Usually like in the 100 sub-gift range. Wait the 3 months. I think this is a land. God, this Esper Sentinel is so annoying. Am I just supposed to give them a card here? I think I'm supposed to just give them a card, huh? I think I play with fire, give them a card, and then Shatterskull Smashing the Lieutenant here. We do have some golden whales in chat. There's lots of species of whales in Hoaglandia. They're taxing us to death, chat. We're being taxed to death. Right. Claim the Firstborn and Flame Sweep in, Spell Pierce and Lavarunner out is what I was told to do. Let's see how this feels. It's for the year and a half, Master Chief. Neltharim, is it better or worse if I tell you that I'm not playing Delver because I took money to do it, but because I did this to myself? That's way worse. You know, Bob, I actually don't think I have a 500k bit crown. So, if you get there and you have a particular color that you like, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that's... I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't currently exist on the channel. Thanks for the biddies, Scissor. Enjoy your golden whale. Thanks for the 28 months, Ewok. And Redling, thank you for the tier 2 and the 33 months. You get a crown with the golden whale emote too. So, I think we pillar this, and then we're gonna bolt ourselves skewer them. Thank you, Bob. We need that to be a donation sound. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, chat! Claim the Firstborn kills Ranger Captain. It's just good deck building right there. Oh, this is a convenient comparison, chat. Riot Games is currently streaming the League of Legends World Championships right now. At the same time, the Magic World Championships are going on. And Riot Games has 205,000 concurrent viewers, and Magic has 13,000 concurrent viewers. The world will know. The world will know. The Dota International is alright too. I don't know. I don't follow whatever channels that would be on. All right, I'll have to poke at it, Bob. You stew on what color you'd like. So, because I know that's on top of my deck, I'm actually going to activate this Embodiment of Flame during my upkeep. The 5 English channels for the Dota 2 International have a combined 225,000 viewers. Also, like, from a planning perspective, it feels like a punt on WotC's part that they're hosting their Worlds tournament the same weekend that both of those things are going on, right? Like, I feel like you want to put your tournament on a weekend where you can actually compete with the other things going on. And, like, I feel like... or not compete against big things like that. League of Legends Worlds is an entire month. Okay, that's interesting to know. That actually makes me fault them less. If it's an entire week of stuff, entire month of stuff that it actually doesn't surprise me that Dota and League do their things at the same time because they want to compete with each other. And they're obviously both, like, comparable juggernauts. Ain't not a burn spell. I'm curious because I forgot to look. Someone said the Riot channel made significantly more money on Twitch than Magic. Did anybody recall from the Twitch data leak? How much did the Riot Games channel make on Twitch in the last 2 years? It made $1 million over the 2 years. Okay. Oh, it was a million a year. Wait, I'm confused. Why did they concede? Oh, because Claim the Firstborn kills them with Spellbinder. That's great. No, they're dead to Spellbinder, chat. They're dead to their own card. Oh, they could upkeep the Ranger. Oh, that's a good call. They could totes upkeep the Ranger. Yeah, they missed it. They punted. I think you would be incredibly silly to think that there's not a lot of overlap with League players in basically everything because League's the largest game in the world, essentially. I would imagine League of Legends has significant overlap with every gaming subgroup. It is a huge game. Yeah, that's true. That's true too, what Bob said. Like, kitchen table magic's pretty huge too. Although kitchen table magic players largely, I feel like the average League player is far more likely to watch League Worlds than the average Magic player is to watch Magic Worlds. League coverage is more easier to consume casually. By a good margin. I don't actually think that's true, Thorben. I don't think spectator mode meaningfully makes Magic coverage easier to parse than just doing screen shares. Chat, the cold, blunt truth about card game stuff like this is that it's just not a consumable medium. All card game coverage is unwatchable if you are not heavily engrossed in that game. It's just the truth. It's not even that they're just slow and unexciting, Bob. It's that you have to understand what many of the game pieces do to do anything meaningful, to understand meaningfully what's going on. Whereas like League of Legends, Pokemon Unite, those types of games, you can understand loosely what the teams are trying to accomplish without knowing all the mechanics of the game. I mean, I'm super happy with what we put together for Hoots, but even that I understand isn't really that much more parsable than any of the other coverage stuff that goes on with Magic stuff. I mean, even digital Magic is still very much a luxury hobby. Obscene Sanity. Magic Arena and card games in general are much more expensive than the average other video game. Like, chat, people lost their mind that Pokemon Unite had $100 worth of item upgrades to fully max a character if you didn't want to grind free to play. And there was so much commotion that they effectively got rid of that entry fee. And Magic Arena is way more than $100 to get into, chat. Like, yeah, I think MOBAs are very comparable to watching football. Maybe I'm supposed to auto mulligan hands that don't have a threat in them. This is like a threat, but I think on 7, maybe I'm just supposed to like play catch or release for one of our 12 creatures. So you can still buy levels in Unite items, but when you get your account to level 14, you get a free put this item automatically to 30 at account levels 10, 12, and 14 now. So if you're not spending any money, you can max a set of items for one character without putting any dollars in very quickly, within a day or two of playing. Great Esper Delver, eh? You have my attention. I wonder if they're like they're probably like a Sedgemoor. No, they can't be a Sedgemoor Witch deck, right? Because they have Lurrus. Our opponent has cast all of the Ghitus, chat. Ooh, yeah, Siphon Insight's likely a card that they're playing. If I draw a removal spell for Lurrus, this Den of the Bugbear could go the distance, but if we don't draw a burn spell for the Lurrus, the lifelink is going to bury us. Auto Tapper got the opponent here, tapped him off the Watery Grave so they can't play the Delver. Yeah, it could be Death Shadow. Three shots. Oh god, Esper Sentinel. I think I'm supposed to pay for both of these. No, punished. All right, hand, library, exile. I need another turn with the Luris now. I think I just chill, because by leaving this back, it means they can't attack with this without treating it. Thanks for the 32 months. Welcome back. Oh man, just the biggest punish. If I attacked the Lavarunner, we could skewer the Luris. I guess. If I would have attacked with the 2-2 and they took it, the skewer would have been turned on, is what they were saying. Who's luckier, chat? Never me. Never me lucky. Ooh. Damn it, Delver. Damn it, Delver. This is why we can't have nice things. Yeah, if they jump with the Delver, that attack is very bad for us, which is why I didn't take it. I didn't consider it, but... Ooh. They are a shadow deck. Oh, the link in the client works now? I'm gonna take credit for the link in the client working now. I'm gonna venture a guess that our stream is responsible for it now being functional. Wizards might not give me stuff, but they definitely watch what I do. They're petty. They're not that dumb. Come on now. They keep tabs on the big people that play their stuff even if they don't like me. You know who does like me though, chat? Shout out to the Pokemon Company for sending me a box full of goodies for the kids. Aren't they adorable? They love them some Pokemon cards, chat. It's pretty good. They'll flip our Delver so it doesn't die to our Flame Sweep. It's a giant pile of stuff. Yeah, the Pokemon rep was like, I sent you a couple of things for the kids. And I was like, all right, sure. And then the box showed up and I was like, oh, this is a couple of things. All right. Woo! Delver flipped on 2. Is that legal? Oh, it's gonna die here, chat. It's gonna die. Poor Delver. Oh. I think we just passed here, right? They might be killing it anyways. They are a Death Shadow deck. So they might have wanted to take the damage. Yeah, they wanted to take the damage. makes sense. So, Rian, the actual reason why I reached out to the Pokemon folks initially was because they have a brand new client coming for Pokemon TCG Online. And when their new client releases, they're gonna hook me up with some digital product, and we're definitely gonna play some on stream. So I don't think they have a firm release date published, but it's supposed to be later this year. We'll do some of that as the afternoon variety stuff. I have played Pokemon TCG before. It's been a few years, but I have. Oh, I shouldn't have shocked in my land. If they counterspell this, I can't Wizard's Lightning. I should have waited to make sure this resolves before I played the land. The November set advertises it. Okay, sweet. So they're gonna get to draw a card from this, but I want to try and kill the shadow before they can make it bigger. Watch them like draw an Infernal Grasp here and kill my Flame Chandler and keep the Death Shadow alive and just savage us. Pokemon's influencer manager posted that they had a new TCG client coming out and asked for people who are interested in making content for it. And I said, hey, I stream your competitor's product to thousands of people every day. I would love to try your product out when it comes. They have not announced what the economy will look like for the new client yet. They have announced that it will not have, so their current client has like this trading secondary market thing that's kind of awkward and clunky to navigate, so they have said it's not going to be that. Poor Delver. So if they Luris and then put a counter on Luris, I can't kill it with Flame Sweep, but we can kill it with Skewer, which is why I've left the Skewer in hand here. That's the Death Shadow. I like how Claim the Firstborn is like 1 mana murder for Death Shadow. It's kind of great. People are mad about it. I mean, it's just like people are mad about Arena not having a buy-sell trade economy like Moto does, right? Like all people who like their existing setup will be resistant to change. It's true everywhere. The opponent does not like to live dangerously, chat. There is fear in their dojo. And they're right to be afraid. Best draw on the deck. Hand, library, exile. They know about the Skewer. It doesn't matter if you know with certainty, chat, they're still afraid. Just because you know things go bump in the night doesn't mean that you're less afraid of them. They have another Doomblade for the last card. All right. Top deck heroes. Beau-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Okay. Alright, if they have a brick in hand, they're dead. This is 3, this is 4. The non-Jeskai matchups with this deck have been fun. This is like a good game of Magic. Good back and forth here. 2 interactive decks kind of punching around. Edok. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I can in fact confirm that the Magic Championship thing and client here the link works now. Shout out to whoever at WotC that fixed that. Buyer 8, thanks for the follow. Good morning. It's almost afternoon here in the cornfields. Chat, can I still say I live in the cornfields if the cornfield behind my house has been harvested for the fall? Am I technically still in the cornfields, or is that no longer accurate? Will it be replanted? It'll be replanted in 2 years. As an Iowan, I'll allow it. It rotates between corn and soybeans or something. Ghosts of cornfields past. If you're south of I-80, you're in the cornfields. Illinois mood. Big Illinois mood. Is this the sub-count where I find the meaning of life? It is, actually. My body is ready to be Thalia'd and not draw a second land. This likely can't block this turn, because this will probably be a 2-2, so might as well attack. Our main export here is corniness. That's true, you know. No. They're at 14. I technically have 10 in hand, but I think we're going to be able to do it here, champ. Need another land or two to be able to pull that one out for sure. Next week you'll have a new badge for 42 months. Press a pick. We have a new sub badge for 3.5 years. 1.5 years, 2.5, 3.5. Every half year has a new badge now. You know, I always heard the South will rise growing up, Tumos, and then I looked at their COVID metrics and I finally understood what they meant by that. Thanks for the follow, Scott. No one drop out of them is pretty good for us. I have a Delver or something with this. Good lord, have our expressive iterations just been absolute pit stains this entire set. Just every like, I think like we've only drawn one card off of like 4 out of the 5 we've cast. Is that phrase based in racism? I guess I should have assumed that since it was coming from the South, and I appreciate you telling me that, and I will no longer reference it. Thank you. Thank you for that information, Bob. So, opponent definitely should have sacrificed that to deny us the discharge counter. Expressive iteration only good when your deck has good cards. Yes. It's much worse when your deck is full of bad cards. I think I'm just gonna pass here. We might be able to get like another Lumiarch or a Thalia's Lieutenant with this Flame Sweep. Yeah, nice. Value. So we claim this. We attack. We hit them for 3. This is 10. I think I'm supposed to kill this. It's close though. Yeah, pit stains just refers to armpit stains. Yeah, I understood what Bob was saying for reference. Pit stains means it's sweaty and gross. Yeah, the art on this token is great. Elgato Tremendo, thank you for the 12 months. I appreciate the entire year. Welcome back. Well, we can cast this on their turn at least, which will give us a counter on the Embodiment of Flame. It's fine. We finally hit a good iteration, and there's an Archon of Emeria in play, so we can't cast the extra spell. Does our deck care about Thalia? I mean, in the early game, we care about Thalia. In the current board state, we do not. Like, we have 6 lands, so at this point, she's not really doing anything. Are we winning or complaining about your choices? I mean, I don't know that I think your choices are inherently bad so much as this deck just seems incredibly low power compared to everything else going on in the format. We've played, like, some genuinely good games of Magic. I didn't feel very competitive against Jeskai control, and I've not felt very competitive against these white aggro decks. They've kind of just like full bullied us. I do miss going to an actual gym, and when my children can finally get vaccinated, that's probably something I will start doing again on the regular. Okay. Yes, I believe the last report I saw said Pfizer had submitted 5/5/11 to the FDA. So hopefully that's coming this month. They gotta sort through their data for approval. I'm gonna be done. This deck was cute. I think this deck is a good example of something kind of lower powered that could potentially be okay in this format if Jeskai wasn't the omnipresent deck that it is, but the Spell Pierces help and will allow you to win some games against Jeskai, but like realistically, when the best deck in the format is playing 4 Lightning Helixes and 4 to 6 ways to flash back those Lightning Helixes, I just don't think you could be like pointing Skewer of the Critics at people's faces in good conscience. It feels rough.